Hello everyone, it is Sunday, November 25th in the year of our Lord 2012. How are all you doing out there? I am doing awesome as always, wicked awesome. It's time to start the day off right, the week off right. Hard to believe Thanksgiving weekend is about over, unfortunately. And I gotta work tonight, so I'm recording before I go to bed. It's 5 o'clock in the morning down here in Yuga, Texas, where men and the bulls run scared. And let's bring out the unofficial sponsor of the show, my man Wally Fort here. Wally's aluminum shaping process, not Wally's ass sculpting process, so he probably wouldn't mind that if he was single and she was hot. Wicked hot. Now, this man makes all kinds of aluminum art. Phenomenal Patriots logos, Broncos logos, that's his team. Makes insects, he makes all kinds of, whatever you want, the man will make. If you want a fake boob, he'll make that too. I guarantee he would. The man will make anything. He lives right across the street from me here in Texas, otherwise known as Southern Oklahoma. I can kind of keep it down a little bit because I don't want to wake up the wife. I would be getting a Colombian necktie on. Right there, you know, from ear to ear. That would suck. But anyway, folks, you know what we got to do. Holiday spirit time. Why not bring it out? Oh yes, China. Holiday cheer. Yes, sir. This one is fantastic. Ale brewed with peaches and pecans and with natural flavor. Who knows what that is? And caramel color. Oh yeah, Wally's aluminum shaping process. It's facebook.com/WASPA. That's WASPAA. Check it out. Wally is a daily viewer of my show. Awesome guy too. Proper beer opening apparatus. I know, Justin, no pop today, buddy. Hey, that's the way it goes. What do you expect? It's a serrated bottle. That means it's got ridges to twist it off. That's weak. 45-degree angle, proper beer pouring technique, as always. Right into the proper beer consumption apparatus. Oh, yes, it is. Drank in moderation, of course. Cheers and beers all you. Prost, as they say in Germany. Kampai, as they say in Japan. Oh, yes, it is. Folks, let's just go ahead and get right to the unofficial sponsors. The birthday shout-outs right off the bat. We're zipping along today. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but maybe I'm not. Let's go with a good pace, shall we? Damn right, Reverend Dr. B. Shut up and keep going. All right, anyway, how about a birthday shout-out to a wonderful, wonderful leader of men and women, and this guy is phenomenal. One of the most inspirational people and influential people I've met in my entire life. And I'm talking about the Honorable Chad Mansky. And with a name like Mansky, you know he's a badass man. See, Chad Mansky, a great man indeed, who I worked with in jolly old England. Definitely an honor and a privilege. And the guy's a wicked hardcore sports nut like I am. He's from the UP of Michigan. He's a wicked hardcore cheesehead. He's a cheesy kind of guy. A Packer fan indeed. And he also loves the Michigan State Wolverines. That's a true fan right there when you don't go with the majority of Michigan. I said Michigan Wolverines. I am so sorry, sir. Shame on me. I should be deported. Michigan State Spartans. Shame on me, man. Shame on me. Hey, I'm not perfect. If I was perfect, I'd be playing third base for the Red Sox. I can't believe I said that. I think I'm going to hell on the short bus. Eesh, good Lord, that's terrible. But Chad, my man, I know you're doing great things where you're at right now. And saving the world peacefully. And God bless you, my man. A big cheers and beers to you. And you, my man, you have a wicked awesome day. Celebrate well and enjoy. Next on the list, the Honorable Yuga Kali. Happy birthday to you. And see, Yuga is a fellow mafioso, a Mafia Wars player. I have not met Yuga in person yet. Someday, you just may. Because a stranger is a friend that you haven't met yet. I've always believed in that. But Yuga, I hope you have a phenomenal birthday. Celebrate well and enjoy. And let's keep killing those fools on the old Mafia Wars, eh? Let's do it. Awesome, awesome game on the old Facebook. Lots of fun. Another mafioso friend of mine, Kevin King. Happy birthday to you, Kevin. Hope you're doing well. Hope you enjoy this here show. I don't know if you or Yuga have ever seen it before, but you're in for a treat if you check it out. Because I like to goof off on the old camera and give a lot of love and cheer among the land. You know, give shout outs, and then I give celebrity birthdays and random facts of the day, so it's an educational experience as well. And also, even bring out a movie of the day, and a babe of the day, and a song of the day to finish it up. Because it's the beer and song of the day, but with some additions added over the years, over the months, thanks to you fans out there hooking me up with great ideas. But Kevin, you have a wicked awesome day. Celebrate well and enjoy my man. All right, next on the list, a lovely lady I've known for over 20 years, the Honorable Ronelle Couture. I don't know if you're any kind of relation to Randy Couture, the famous UFC badass, but Ronelle, I know you can whoop his ass because if he's a gentleman, any woman can kick his ass. Any woman can kick my ass, I know that. But Ronelle, hope you're doing well. I haven't heard from you in a while, but a big cheers and beers to you. Hope you enjoy the show and hope you have a wicked awesome day and celebrate well and enjoy it because I will celebrate with you. And next on the list, the final birthday of the day, my man, Kevin Devine. Now, I've known this guy like my whole life pretty much. And Kevin, a big cheers and beers to you, brother. And I know you've been in the Army for a long, long time. A career Army man. And I knew him, graduated a year before I did, Martha's Vineyard Regional High School, class of 1990. And a great man indeed. Kevin, a big salute to you. Squeeze me. Ooh, my goodness. I salute you, man. You know why? Because you're helping to preserve our freedom. Keeping our country free. So that people like I can do this here show. So, man, brother, hope you're doing well, and I hope you celebrate well and enjoy. And you, my man, you've always been cool to me. Always have been, always will be. And by the way, there's a celebrity birthday she was born the same month, day, and year as you. I just thought you'd like to know that. You'll see coming up. So stay tuned. And a big cheers and beers to your brother, and hope you have a wicked awesome day. Celebrate well and enjoy. With that said, I'm going to give a shout out to some people that I had a great conversation with on the old Facebook tonight. See, I put a topic out there. And I originally stated it as which generation has brought this country down. And I'm like, 70s kids like us? No. 80s kind of slipped. And I said, nah, 90s, that's where it all went wrong. For most. Most of those born in the 90s, it went wrong. But I retracted that statement later. And I realized parents, upbringing, all kinds of various contributing factors. Folks, if you want to check it out, Facebook.com/RedBosox. That's REDBOSOX. Check it out. There's 2,300 plus of you that are friends of mine on the old Facebook, and I keep in touch with each and every one of you as much as possible because, hey, I always say a stranger's a friend you haven't yet met, you know? Period, end of story. A lot of good people in the world, and lots of great people of different thought processes, different ethnicities, different countries, different religions, different sexes, different races. And you know what? We all come together and we chat it up, and it's a lot of fun. And I do things positively because that's what I was here to do. Help others. That's what I was put on this earth to do, is help others. Period, end of story. That's the way I see it. I'm all about helping people out. No doubt about it. And if I'm slurring my speech a little, because I've had a few beers, okay? A few adult beverages. Why? Because I can. Thanks to the freedoms that some of you out there in the world have provided. And I appreciate that, Kevin. Much respect. Chad, much respect. And I'll give one more to another one later on as well. In fact, there's a bunch of you out there. You know who you are. So, with that said, let's give a shout out to my man Aaron Borchard. This guy, Mark. Yep. He keeps track of all maintenance that is done in our job. That is a busy job right there. Keeping track of everything that we do. And Aaron, my man, Definitely always a pleasure chatting with you. And you used to live where I'm living in Yeehaw, Texas. That's right, otherwise known as Western Louisiana. And I know you're a Cowboys fan. Hey, nobody's perfect, but you know what? You got the right to be. You've been a fan for a long time, and they ain't won diddly squat in 17 years. So a true fan indeed. I can respect that, brother. Definitely. Always chiming in with great points. How about another guy? Here's a true Texas man, otherwise known as Northern Mexico. This guy's from Northern Mexico, better known as Teja, Texas. Jesse Mills, brother. Great chat with you tonight. You Patriot hating prick. Yeah, you can't be stomping on the Patriots like that, man. The Cowboys have nothing to do with the Patriots. Bring your star-loving asses to New England. See, it would be the battle of America's team. We all know that everybody thinks the Yeehaw, Texas, Dallas Cowboys are America's team. I say bullshit. Why? Simple. Because, see, both of our teams came out in 1960, all right? Now, where did the revolution start? Massachusetts, the greatest state in the nation. Because without Massachusetts, there wouldn't be an America, all right? And we wouldn't be having all these discussions we have on the old Facebook today. Without that, we wouldn't have America, all right? We could be Great Britain still, England. Or who knows what else we could be. I don't even want to think of that. But anyway, so March 5th, 1770, Crispus Attucks, him and 4 others killed. Boston Massacre. Then we had, of course, Boston Tea Party, December 16th, 1773. We said, we don't want to pay taxes on your bloody tea, you Brits. But you know what? It's funny because we're known as Taxachusetts nowadays. Amazing how things change, huh? But then, of course, April 19th, 1775, Lexington and Concord, the Battle of Bunker Hill fought on Breed's Hill, and that was when the Revolution began. And then we became, 8 years later, officially, the United States of America when we won the Revolutionary War. There you go. Although we declared our independence July 4th, 1776. The United States of America was born, baby. But anyway, so, with that said, the New England Patriots of Massachusetts, where we had the revolution, see, we, the New England Patriots, are America's team. And I proudly represent my team. Super Bowl 39. Yes, that's the last one we won. I know, 2005. So, there you go. Yeah. February 6th, 2005, I might add, if I'm not mistaken on that one. But, whatever. So, Jesse, Aaron, hey, you guys are awesome nonetheless. And how about a good friend of mine, Elaine Frizzell. Now, here's a lovely lady from Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. She's a Canadian lady, and she's an awesome lady. And she gave me a reminder that tonight, folks, this is a huge one, all right? The 100th Grey Cup. Well, what's the Grey Cup, Reverend Dr. B? Folks, if you don't know, shame on you. I'm sure most of you heard of the CFL, Canadian Football League, all right? The 100th Grey Cup. They've got twice as many championships as the NFL. And then some. Well, at least with the Super Bowl, So, with the Lombardi Trophy. But, Grey Cup's been around since like 1913, maybe. I'm thinking 1909 because I'm thinking there were some years that it wasn't played, like, World War II era. And Elaine, I'm sure you can correct me on that one. But you are an awesome lady. We love our apps. We have yet to meet in person. Someday we've got to do it. And there's some great Northwest microbrews, by the way, up there. So, a big cheers and beers to you. And it's the Calgary Stampeders against the Toronto Argonauts. And I'm rooting for the Argos. Argos! Go Argos. Why not? Toronto, a great city indeed, I'm telling you. Awesome city, just north of Buffalo. So, I'm rooting for the Argos. So, folks, I'll be watching the CFL tonight, no doubt. All right. And a good man, one of the young generation, and he made some good points. Actually, my friend Zach Casper did too. But my man, with a great last name, by the way, Briggen Baker. Dude, a big cheers and beers to you just for the hell of it. You had a lot of good points on the conversation tonight. Thank you so much. See, another one that represents some of the youth that has not gone wild. You are definitely one of them. An awesome guy indeed. No doubt about it. a badass crew dog that I work with here in Yeehaw, Texas. That's right. And my man Jesse Mills, I work with him as a fellow leader of men and women in hits down here in Yeehaw, Texas. That's right, otherwise known as Eastern New Mexico. But Briggen, my man, that cheers and beers to you. You have a wicked awesome day. And there's room for one more shout out. And I'm going to give it to her because she is leaving us tomorrow. She is going to help protect our freedom. She is going to go on a mission, Bible camp. She's going to help find God and help release God to others, help others find God. That's what she's going to do. She's going to help preserve freedom, make this country peaceful, make this country better. And I'm talking about you, Jessica Dickerson, total sweetheart, and another one of those young pups that is definitely not corrupted by society. And thank you for that. A good friend indeed. And last shout out to you for a long time, because where you're going, you're not going to have computers, unfortunately. So I hope you watch the show. All right. But Jessica, an Illinois lady, almost Indiana, same state. Diehard Colts fan, like our man Justin Dimmitt, my man Justin Dimmitt. But yeah, he's a Colts fan. Nobody's perfect. But hey, he's from Indiana, so he's got the right to be. He should be. But Jessica, I just want to say, gonna miss you around these parts. But you be smart and you be safe, and God bless you. And I hope to see you soon. See you next year, okay? Jessica, a big cheers and beers to you. I know. You can't drink yet. Gonna be a while. But anyway, so you, my friend, you have a wicked awesome day. And stay safe, alright? And for God's sakes, keep in touch, little lady. Alright, let's zip through them. Celebrity birthdays. On this day in 1976, Donovan F. McNabb was born. Quarterback, Philadelphia Eagles primarily. A badass indeed. How about this one? November 25th, 1971. Kevin Devine. This babe, who I'm sure you're familiar with, and a lot of you out there absolutely loved her. Boy, I know I did. Kelly Bundy. Married with children. That's right, Christina Applegate. She's 41 today and still looking good. On this day in 1960, passed away sadly in 1999 at the age of 38, just off of Martha's Vineyard Island, Massachusetts. My island, by the way, where I'm from. In a plane crash, John Fitzgerald Kennedy Jr. Sad. And he was born 25. He was born. Do you realize he was born 3 years? When he turned 3 years old the day that they buried his father in Arlington National Cemetery. What a terrible birthday present to have to see your father get buried. I don't wish that upon anybody. On this day, 1944. Most famous and Ferris Bueller later had his own game show. That's right. We're talking about Ben Stein. And he's got a lot of quotes out there that are phenomenal to this day. Ben Stein. But it's exciting as listening to a Bill Belichick speech. And I know I could say that. I'm a Patriots fan. But a lot of great points. The guy's a genius. On this day, 1914, passed away in 1999 at the age of 84. The late, great slugger, right fielder. If I'm not mistaken, right field, I think he played. Wasn't left field, was it? Yankee fans, correct me on this, but Joltin' Joe DiMaggio, number 5, New York Yankees, an absolute badass, awesome guy. Squeeze me. And he was married to Marilyn Monroe. Yeah, lucky bastard. Arthur Miller was hooked up with her too. And rumors said it that JFK was as well. Man, Marilyn Monroe. What a hottie. On this day in 1981, speaking of hotties, how about these twin girls? Barbara and Jenna Bush. Yes, the daughters of George W. Bush and Laura Bush. And they are cute. And they're 31 today. On this day in 1960, contemporary gospel singer Amy Grant. She's 52 today. Still looks good too. How about this guy, Night Court, John Larroquette. He's 65 today. Senior citizen. I remember him the best as Captain. Oh God, what was his last name? Captain, not Steubing. Jeez. Remember the captain in Stripes? That's right, with Bill Murray. Yeah, that guy ended up getting stationed in the Arctic. That was John Larroquette, by the way. How about this guy? Ricardo Montalban. Born on this day in 1920, sadly passed away in 2009. Hispanic actor, most famous as Mr. Rourke on Fantasy Island. But my good friend Justin Dimmitt, the executive producer of the show, and also the designer of the Beer and Song of the Day Facebook page, which you got to check out. He mentioned that Ricardo Montalban also played Khan on the original Star Trek episode Space Seed and Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan. And also, another one that's no longer with us but would be celebrating his 86th birthday. Born November 25th, 1926, sadly passed away May 27th, 1969. Young age. What happened? 42. Probably a heart attack or cancer, most likely, but that would be one Jeffrey Hunter. And he played Captain Christopher Pike in the first pilot episode of Star Trek, The Cage. Yes, and there were actually more than one Star Trek pilot episodes. The Cage one picked up because it was believed to be too cerebral by the network. So NBC commissioned the second pilot to Star Trek, and it was called Where No Man Has Gone Before, and that starred William Shatner as Captain Kirk. How about that? Other actors that were considered for the role were Lloyd Bridges and Jack Lord. How about that? Lloyd Bridges as Captain Kirk. Can you imagine that? That'd be exciting. All right. So I've digressed a little bit, but I had to get those facts out there for you and for my good friend Justin. He hooked me up with them, so hey, you help me, I help you. It's business, hey, hey. It's business and personal. On this day in 1846, she passed away in 1911. Carrie Nation. Well, who the hell is she, Reverend Dr. B? Simple. She was an anti-alcohol crusader who would smash saloons with a hatchet. What a bitch! I mean, really. You would want to slash my head in half with a hatchet because I like beer. So take that, Carrie Nation, you bitch. Rest in peace. How dare you be against alcohol like that? Come on. Drink in moderation. That's cool. But beer, it's nectar of the gods, in my opinion. God, how can you do something like that? Don't be so damn judgmental. Ugh. That's the problem with society today. They're too judgmental. You know? Worry about taking care of yourself and helping others. Helping others, okay? Helping others. Not being a total schmuck or schmuckette. Don't do that. Look out for others and help them as they need it. Simple as that. And that makes us all better and stronger. Capiche? Capiche. All right. Next on the list. That's it for the celebrity birthdays. Good. Milestones. Oh no! How about Noel Neal? Noel Neal. Noel, N-O-E-L, Neal. Christmas Neal? Sure, why not? She was Lois Lane in the original 1948 Superman films. That's right, she's 92 today. Hall of Fame hockey defenseman Eddie Shore, Boston Bruin, if I remember correctly. He would be 110 today. Born this day in 1902, passed away in 1985. 7 All-Star appearances, many MVPs. The guy was a badass. There you go. Let's get to the facts of the day. 90 years ago today, in 1922, archaeologist Howard Carter entered King Tut's tomb. Wow. On this day, 1792. Here it is, a big one, and I read it every year. The Farmer's Almanac was first published. Awesome. On this day in 1996, Disneyland's Main Street Electrical Parade ended after 24 years. Very sad. On this day in 1979, I remember watching this on the news. That's the only reason why I'm bringing it up. American Airlines DC-10 crashed on takeoff from Chicago, sadly killing 275 people. It was one of the worst single airplane crashes in history. 275 people. Oof. I remember that. I remember seeing it in the icy... I want to say it crashed in the icy waters, too. I remember watching it on the news 33 years ago on this day. Wow. I was 6 years old. On this day in 1973, a horrific thing happened. The maximum speed limit was lowered to 55 miles per hour. Remember the gas crisis was going on. It was to conserve energy. Drive 55. Thankfully, Bill Clinton, years later, repealed that crap. But I do remember some places had 65 mile an hour speed limits. And finally, the national speed limit of 55 was gone. Oh, good Lord. Well, it didn't even become 65 until like, I remember in 1990, I'd gotten my license, driving to New Hampshire and Maine, and those states were 65. But Massachusetts was at 55 for a long time. Ugh. Of course, cops didn't really pull you over until you were doing over 70. Just how it was. All right, enough said. On this day in 1960, sad day, Amos and Andy. It was the last episode of Amos and Andy broadcast on CBS Radio, folks. On this day, 1948, King TV, King TV, Channel 5 in Seattle, Washington, began broadcasting. NBC affiliate, an old TV station. And on this day, 1940, Woody Woodpecker debuted in an episode called Knock Knock. On this day in 1920, WTAW radio station in College Station, Texas, broadcast the very first ever football play-by-play. There you go. And finally on this day, I find this a little ironic because Alfred Nobel, on this day in 1867, patented dynamite. How the hell does a guy have a peace prize named after him for being the most peaceful person year after year, winning the Nobel Peace Prize, when the guy invents dynamite? Holy shit! Well, I guess peace is achieved through power sometimes. At least that's the way I see it on that. I don't know. Interesting. So with that said, folks, it's only fitting to bring out Sunday gospel time. Gospel music. Awesome music indeed. A great way to spread the word, like my good friend Jessica's doing. And Jessica, you ain't heard this kind of gospel. Probably not where you're from. I don't know. Maybe you have. This isn't that country gospel. I know you're a country girl, but this is real deal Holyfield gospel. This is stuff that will heal the sick and raise the dead. Maybe my good man Chad Mansky, a good Christian fella, will know this type of gospel. I don't know. Chad, let me know if you've heard gospel like this before. This is truly wicked awesome stuff. And while we play the song called Babylon's Fallen by the Trumpeteers, I don't have a date, although I know it's between 1947 and 1952. This is some of the greatest vocal group harmony you will ever hear in your entire life. I promise you that. This is what making a joyful noise unto the Lord is all about right here. Babylon's Fallen, the Trumpeteers, one of my personal favorite gospel groups of all time. Here you go. If this ain't awesome, I don't know what is. And if she ain't awesome, I don't know what is. Christina Applegate, the babe of the day. Kelly Bundy. Yowza. We all loved her as Kelly Bundy. I know I did. I'm appreciating God's natural artistry and beauty of creating beautiful women like my love goddess, my better half. No, not Christina Applegate. I'm not married to her. My beloved Farrah Baker's a lot better than that. I am truly the luckiest, most blessed person in the world. That's her about nowadays. She's 41 now. Looking pretty good. Those who enjoy life age well. Hey, I'm 39. Feeling fine and looking good to those that are blind. Kelly Bundy. A little trashier looking there, but hey. Sure nowadays. Red, maroon. Maroon's my favorite color, folks. Empty as the brain cells of an average Yankee fan. I know, Justin, I just went over 30, but hey, it happened. I think Christina Applegate was worth it. I had to give out a few blessings to some good friends of mine who are going to places that are, or at places that are, they're here to help preserve our freedom to be able to do this here show. Awesome stuff. And preserve my wife and daughter's freedom. So I'm going to give it out there. All you veterans out there, of all the branches, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Coast Guard, I want to say thank you for what you're doing. You are truly wicked awesome and the heroes in my opinion. Thank you all so much. Folks, you know what time it is, right? Oh, can't do that one. Squeeze me. Alright, it's time for me to go to bed. But folks, it is time to make like a fetus and head out. So everybody, squeeze me again. Everybody take care. Have a wicked awesome night and day. Peace be to Journeyman. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Don't drink and drive. You might spill your drink or you might kill yourself or somebody else. And drinking and driving is dumber than being a Yankees fan. And what's dumber than that is rooting for douchebag cocksuckers like Eli. Oh, I'm as good as Tom Brady. Manning or men slapping women. Things like that are just plain stupid. And racism. Another stupidity indeed. And I forgot the movie of the day. Home Alone 2. With Macaulay Culkin. Back to New York. Or got lost in New York. This is from 1992. A good one. Not as good as the first. But at least they did have Joe Pesci and Daniel Stern. That helped it out. So. But hey. Eli Manning. I give it to you, brother. Yeah, that's right. Take that. Jackass. And don't forget. Peyton, Eli, and Archie Manning combined. 3 Super Bowl rings. Tom Brady by himself. 3 Super Bowl rings. Tom Brady's as good as the entire Manning family. Folks, I'm out of here. See y'all tomorrow. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Bye.